Hello everyone, welcome to Junkcast. In this video, we are going to solve the battle 5 from CSS Battle. So the intention is like we need to write the style and we need to achieve the targeted style. Let's start the problem. So first we will create first by default we will set the body properties. Let's say like margin 0px, padding 0px. Yeah, so by setting this one, if you look at the output, it has reduced the space between the content and the div. Now we will have a parent div called div class wrapper. And between we just say like, so this one we'll call it like div class outer, and now define our outer div with the height width as 100%, height as 100%, and then specify the background color to be the dark green. So OB2429. So 100 width, 100% background. With 100. Let's see this one. So with 100% background, let's see by red. Okay, this has been changed. So this is the problem with 0B2429. Okay, the background color is not applied. So now we will create a wrapper div class wrapper, and within that wrapper we need to have 3 divs. Let's say like div class circle 1, and then we'll have like div class circle 2, and then finally div class circle 3. So we need to close this one. Okay, so we got 3 divs. So first we'll draw the circle for all the 3 divs. So we'll give like, so we'll say a class called ring. So we'll call this ring like dot ring. We'll give like background color. For now we'll give as white, and now we say like border radius of the ring to be 60px. Okay, so now this class will be applying across all the divs. So background hash ff, so let's say 1. Okay, so now we got like, so 1 has been here, And now we need to say like circle 1, and also we'll define the width to be like width 100 px, height 100 px. Okay, so we got all the things as the same thing, like 100 px. Let's say if I'm going to keep like 150 px. Okay, this seems to be pretty big, so let's give like 100 px. Okay, so this seems to be pretty much close, but it's not exactly. So let's give 120. Yeah, pretty close. So we'll see like which one exactly matches. For now, we'll go with the 100 one. Okay, so we have given the 100 one. Now our intention is like to make it somewhere like a cross of this one. So do one by one. So first we will design these colors. So for the first ring, dot circle 1. So give the background color as hash F3AC3C, and the same thing for circle 3. Okay, so we got this hash F3AC circle 1. So we'll give this color like circle 1 and circle 3. So hash F3AC3C. So why it is not getting impacted? Let's try here. Okay, so this has been impacted. Okay, so let me keep this one. So, since CSS is a cascading, this circle 1 styles are not getting applied properly. So now I'll say like FFF. Okay, so now we got 3 colors, and we'll keep the ring as this default one, hash 99. So we'll say 998235. Okay, so now we need to define the circle 1 with like circle 1 2. Or we'll do, or remove, or what we'll do, like we will just move this background to circle 2, and now we'll say like we need to extend this square shape for the circle 2. So for that, say like border radius, and then say 60px, 60px, say like 0px, 60px, and then one more 60px. Okay, so we got something similar to the one which is shown the target one. Okay, so now we just want to do the same thing for the circle 3. So dot circle 3. So just copy and paste this one. Okay, so we got okay, so if you look at the design, like our divs are pretty much also try to increase the height and width by 150, and let's see how this. Okay, this seems pretty big. How about 120? Yeah, I think 120 should be fair enough for this design. Okay, so now we just want to align these divs in a proper way. So what shall we do now? Like, so let's either we'll use z index, or we will use position absolute. So for now, like let's say this wrapper as position relative. So dot wrapper, make it as position relative. Okay. Now we say this circle word 2 to be like a position absolute. So say position absolute. Okay, now we got this position absolute, and then say like top 0. No, I'm sorry, left 0. So before that, let's comment this line so that we will align this second one, and then we will align the rest of things properly accordingly. So I'm just commenting that circle 1 and 2. So we will align each and every. We will align the second circle, and then we will align the rest of the circle. So circle. So this one is circle 2. Let's say top 0. I'm sorry, like left 0, right 0, bottom 0, top. Okay, so we need to adjust this property. Let's say like left as 10px, or let's say 50%. No, let's say 10%. No, 30%. Yeah, somehow. Or I'll say like 50px, 150px. Okay, this should be fine. Or in other words, like what I would say, like instead of making these much of complex things, let's say this wrapper itself, like let's give this one like display flex, and then say like justify content center, and then say align center. And now we remove this position properties. Okay, so now the second div was aligned in a center position. Perfect. Now we will enable one by one. So now we'll go with this first one. Okay, so now we got something like this. So now the intention is like we will have the z index property. So let's say the z index for the circle 2 as 2, z index 2, and for the circle 1 we'll keep it like dots circle 1 z index 1, and for circle 3 we'll say z index as 3. Okay, so now we'll move one by one of each and every circle. So what shall we do? Like we'll keep this position absolute for circle 1, position absolute. Okay, perfect. So now we got this one, and we need to move that a little bit, like let's say top 0px, or let's say top 10, or top 50. Okay, so it's going down, so it should be like bottom 10px. Okay, it's going up. Perfect. So we'll say like bottom 100, no, 50. I'll say like 70, and now we move pretty left left yeah. So now this left should be like 50. Let's say 60. Okay, so now we'll keep this one like z index as 2 and this one as 1. Yeah, so will this work? So for that we just want to keep this one also the same thing, like position absolute. Okay, and we'll say top 0. Okay, I'm sorry. So yeah, so I think then we need to remove this here. Yeah, this should not be there. Yes. Okay, so now we just want to align the second one as thing we got. So circle 1 we made it like position absolute, and same thing we need to do it for circle 2 to, let's say, circle 2. Oh my god, so it went circle 2. So we'll remove this property. Okay, so we'll say like circle 1, which has been, so we'll remove all the bottom from circle 1. Okay, so now we have something here. So what we said, like, okay, so we'll remove circle 1, we'll keep it as 1, and this one we'll keep it as 2. Okay, so now good. So we need to move this circle 1 to the center of the circle. So let's say top 0 px and left 100 px. Okay, so now we'll say left as 150. Okay, perfect. So now we'll say like 50. No, this is not right. 20. No, so we'll keep 25. Yeah, this is perfect. And we need to move a little bit. Let's say 200. Yeah, so this looks fine. And now we need to move the circle. So we'll keep all those things down. Okay, so now we'll say left us. Okay, left should be fine. And let's keep 50. Okay, so this one we need to say earlier it was 200, so keep 150. Okay, so now we'll move this like 50, 150. No, so let's keep 100. Okay, somewhere like we'll keep 140. Okay, so this seems to be, how about 150? So 140 should be fine. And now move this one like, let's say 90. Cool. So still something is 70. No, 80. Okay, 80. We'll measure this one. Like, so I think we are somehow fine. Yeah. Now the third one. So let's get position absolute. So we need to enable the third circle. So now I'll say like circle top 180. Okay. 240. Okay, so this should be, yeah, fine. So we need to move this one a little bit. So so 10, 20, 50, 60, 100. Okay, so now say 90, 80, 70. Okay, 70. No, we'll go with 75. Okay, so we got 75, and now we need to move this one up. So let's say 100, 150. Yeah, so we are not that great, but still I would say like we achieved this design. Like, so we'll give like 85. No, we'll go with 80, and we'll go this one at 140. Yeah, so somehow we are close. So let's measure the design, whether we are close or not. So usually like I use my Visual Studio Editor to measure, like, so till here this looks fine, and this one looks pretty close. I would say I won't get 100, but somehow I'll get around like 80 to 100. Let's submit this problem. Okay, 96.5% match. I got it. So that's it. Like, so this is the so this is how we need to solve the problem. Like, technically, like, if you look at most of the battles, like, we just want to use this flex property and the Persian property in most of the cases to realign the divs. Hope this this video looks good for you people. If you have any thoughts or anything to share, please share your thoughts and feedback on the comment box. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. We'll meet soon.